Hello. I thought I would do a quick review today on a piece of equipment or a tool that I've been using for quite some time in my skincare routine. I recently started receiving facials every couple months, and let me tell you, if you have not allowed yourself that luxury and you can arrange to have a facial, I just highly encourage it. It has been one of the nicest things really that I've done for myself in a long time, in part because it is just so relaxing, and when you are finished, your skin not only looks great but feels great, and the effects of it last for quite some time. I have been going approximately every 2 months, and if I had realized a long time ago that I would enjoy it so much and that it would have such benefit to me, I probably would have started doing this much earlier in my life. That being said, when I went to my first appointment, the esthetician was talking to me about what I currently did in terms of skincare, and she complimented me about the overall condition of my skin, that the texture of my skin was really very nice for a person of my age, and that she was just curious as to what I had been doing, and one of the things that I mentioned to her was that I used a Clarisonic, and she was very complimentary about doing that. She thought it was a great piece of equipment. She thought it was well worth the money, and because it does do such a nice job of taking care of your skin and cleansing your skin, and on some level exfoliating your skin. And she actually, in the course of doing my facial, uses a professional model. So it gave me the thought of doing a review on the Clarisonic here. I have had mine for quite some time, but when I checked out the website, I don't think there's really significant difference in the model that I have, which is referred to as the classic model. They have come out with newer models, some of which are a little bit smaller and a little lighter weight and that sort of thing, but in terms of how they work, they essentially seem to work the same. So I don't know if everyone's seen one, but this is what the Clarisonic brush looks like. As you can see, it fits in your hand really well. It's a little bit on the heavy side, and I think, again, one of the newer models is a little lighter in weight, but it's not an uncomfortable weight to handle. The one I have is actually made to recharge in a cradle that you keep plugged in, and then it recharges itself during the course of the day or evening or whatever. The brush on this, they actually come with two brushes. One's a little firmer than the other. You can select whichever is most comfortable for you to use. And the nature of how this works is that this brush doesn't actually spin. The head of it doesn't rotate. It actually just vibrates in sort of a supersonic sort of way, I guess. I'll turn it on real quickly so you can sort of hear how the beeps sound when you first start it. And you can hear it's not particularly loud. When it is on, you can feel the vibration of the brush, but again, it doesn't spin and rotate. And you simply place it on your skin after you dampen it. Place whatever cleanser you are currently using, just a little dab either on the brush or spread it across your face, and then you simply place this on your skin and lightly move it around, so that ultimately you cover all the areas of your skin and your neck area. The way it comes direct from the manufacturer is that it actually is preset to run for approximately 1 minute, and it beeps at 20, 40, and I believe it's 50 seconds, so that you can move it around your face and make sure that you're not spending an extraordinary amount of time working on one area of your face and not the other. So there's simply cues for you to move the brush to a new area of your face. Whatever cleanser that you happen to use, I happen to use Murad's cleanser that comes in a tube. It just takes the smallest dot of cleanser to really cover your entire face. So your cleanser really lasts for an exceptionally long time when you're using this product. I tend to use this not as my primary way of taking off my makeup. I actually use a pre-cleansing oil from Dermalogica, and that's how I take my makeup off. Once I have rinsed that off, then I use my cleanser and the Clarisonic. I use this, I didn't start out using it twice a day, but I now use this twice a day. I use it in the morning to cleanse my face and take off whatever night treatments and creams that I have used overnight, and then I use it again in the morning. I think I said that backwards. I use it in the morning after to take off whatever night creams and things that I may have used, and then I use it again at night after I've removed my makeup. So I highly encourage the use of this. I think it's a really great tool to use. I know that my skin is soft and clear and has good texture to it. I can't say that it removes wrinkles, and I can't say that you don't use it directly under your eyes and those areas, but you certainly can use it over the rest of your face. And as I said, I think it has really helped my skin. I have read lots of reviews from other users that actually posted to this website and some other websites where it can be purchased, and people just almost universally have positive things to say about it. So I'm not alone in feeling that it is a worthwhile thing to use. I know that there are other alternatives to this that may be less expensive, because this is a little bit pricey, and there are certainly people that feel that they use an alternative that's less expensive and that it does a perfectly fine job for them, and I'm sure it does. I just happen to have purchased this years and years ago, and so the alternatives wouldn't be something that I would think about using because I own this. But I will say that were this to stop functioning, I would purchase another one because I feel that it has been a worthwhile thing. I've never had a moment's problem with it. I've owned it for quite some time. It has always worked. It's always worked adequately. So I have nothing but positive things to say about the product, and I have nothing but positive things to say about how it has affected my skin and my skincare. So I hope that's helpful to someone. I encourage you to leave comments for me if there's anything that you're interested in seeing me, discuss. And I hope that you'll subscribe. I will try to post something in the next few days again. And I hope you all having a great day, and you take care.